Good evening. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Sydney Marie's proud maid of honor and best friend. I first off want to start by congratulating Sydney and Ryan and thank you all for coming today. When I look at Sid and Ryan, there's so many wonderful emotions I feel. I know that Sydney Marie has found her true soulmate, and my heart is bursting with love for you two today. I never really knew Ryan until Sid told me our junior year of high school that she was going homecoming with him. But now I've known Ryan for many years, and I can tell you I couldn't have picked a better man for my best friend. Ryan, you know Sydney is like another sister to me, so today I'm happy to have you as a brother. Sydney, thank you for giving me the true meaning of the word best friend and for sharing the last 10 years with me.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Hold yourself.
Creating memories that are going to be cherished for a lifetime. Memories like honking a horn at a stoplight, laughing until our stomachs hurt, crying in our bathrobes in our dorm room, and telling me when you knew Ryan was your soulmate. You have always been there for me, and I'm honored to be there for you today. Separately, you are two remarkable people, but together you are complete, and I truly believe that you are made for each other. As you sit side by side through the roller coaster of life, remember to scream at the peaks, hold hands through the dips, and enjoy every twist and turn. For the ride is much better when you share it together. Please raise your glasses. Here's to love. Here's to love, laughter, and happily ever after. To Sid and Ryan.
Alright, first of all, congratulations to Sydney and Ryan. Awesome day. I'd also like to thank everyone that's gathered here today to celebrate their love with us. And I'm sure the first thought in many of your minds when you saw our pink socks, our pink tie, was that obviously Ryan must have pawned the responsibility off to Sydney of picking out the tuxes. However, no, you couldn't be more wrong. Ryan definitely wanted the pink. But then again, he's always been quite the diva. Alright. Now, Ryan and Sid have both expressed to me their concerns about what I was going to say today in my speech. They actually wanted me to have it proofread by Maddie, Ryan's mom. And I'd like to reassure them both that they should be very worried and I, in fact, did not have Maddie proofread my speech. So I heard somewhere that the best man's speech is supposed to last for as long as the groom can make love. But I've never been one to follow the rules, so I apologize to everybody for already going way over my time limit. In all seriousness though, I've known these two lovebirds for many years. Ryan's been my best friend since we played baseball together back in the day. We were this big. We dominated, by the way, won championships. Ryan led the league in strikeouts. He was actually a pitcher, but that wasn't where his league-leading stats were. It was actually his batting. He struck out a lot. Couldn't hit the broadside of the barn if he wanted to.
So true.
You know, we did a lot of fun things together growing up. Not always the smartest or the safest, but, you know, it was always fun. I'd love to share some of these stories with you. However, they provided me with this quite lengthy list of things that I got right here that I can't say. So, let's see. Oh, this one time, we were staying the night at Dale's, Ryan's dad's, and we decided we'd sneak out because we were badass like that. And we wanted to get pop and candy, so we walked to Hy-Vee. On the way back, you know, while we were in Hy-Vee, we got our pop candy, rode the electric carts around, basically until we got kicked out, and then started walking back. We weren't supposed to be out, so we were both nervous. We saw police helicopter fly overhead. Then we started to get more nervous. A couple minutes later, a cop drove by real slow. And so we both looked at each other and decided to take off running through Cherry Hills neighborhood. After about a half hour of running, we realized that the cops weren't even after us in the first place, let alone probably didn't even know we were out there. And then, after that, we realized neither of us knew where we were. So, it took about 15 minutes to walk to Hy-Vee from Dale's. It took us about an hour and a half to get back. Needless to say, that was probably one of the most exhausting, tiring trips to get candy I've ever had in my life. That's how most of the stories with Ryan goes. You know, they're exhausting, tiring, embarrassing usually, but always a good time. Let's see, what else do we have here? Nappy Roots, Blazers, NBA Street. Man, how am I supposed to write a best man speech without any of this stuff?
Where's that?
Alright, Ryan and I were what some might call hellraisers back in the day. I mean, I really wish I still had that tape of you in Walmart dancing like Britney Spears to back that ass up. And like I said, we were pretty much hellraisers, and then he met Sid. And slowly but surely, she helped change him into the well-mannered, faithful, hardworking, successful, closet hellraiser that he is today. I mean, I could go on and on all day about some of the great memories we've had, but if any of you is anxious to get back to the bar as I am, you probably don't want that. So let's get back to what brought us here in the first place. I mean, have you ever seen a more beautiful couple than the ones you see here today? I was never really a believer in love at first sight until I actually saw it for myself. I remember the day these two met. We were actually in Kelly's car, the bridesmaid over here. We were going to pick up Sid, and she came walking down the hill looking amazing as usual, and Ryan said something to the effect of, "I'm going to marry that girl." Yep. And he wasn't lying, obviously. You can see in his face, you know, he was in love. It happened right there. You know, I was able to witness something that most people don't ever get the pleasure of experiencing in a lifetime. We're all witnessing something pretty special here. These two have been together since our sophomore years in high school. And ever since that day when Ryan uttered those words, I watched their love for each other and the relationship grow stronger and stronger. Although this is an extremely joyous occasion, I'm sure every guy in here would agree with me that it's always a sad day when a woman is beautiful, intelligent, smart, amazing, and understanding as Sid gets taken off the market. Ryan, you're a lucky man. Sid, you're definitely the most beautiful woman in here. And that's saying a lot because there's a lot of pretty ladies in here tonight. All, by the way, should know that I'm currently single. So I want to thank you, Sydney, for putting up with my best friend and myself for all these years. I mean, I wasn't surprised that Ryan wanted me to be his best man, but I was in near shock when he told me that you were going to let me be his best man. So again, I want to thank everyone who came up to celebrate the love between these two, especially Sydney's parents, Ryan's parents, Marilyn and Dale, who've both been like a second family to me my entire life. And I want to thank all the bridesmaids who look amazing tonight, by the way. All the groomsmen who helped make this such a special event. And first and foremost, Sydney and Ryan for giving me the honor of being Ryan's best man today. It really means a lot to me. I love you both. Now, if you'd please join me, raise up your glasses. I'd like to say a toast to Mr. and Mrs. Weller, the newlyweds. Alright, it was love at first sight that led us here tonight. Here's to the bride and groom. Cherish this night and everyone in this room. You found each other and ignored the rest. I hope that so far, this night has been your best. May it only get better with each day that follows. May you always cherish each other, even through the pain and sorrows.
People over 50 that showed up tonight. I heard a lot of good words from that best man. Sid's my daughter, and my only daughter. But I don't think Ryan realizes I have 4 sons now. He's number 4. And there's 3 that are older, and if he doesn't take care of this one girl here, he could have trouble. Thank you all for coming, because I know a lot of you made... Thank you all for coming. You know, I know a lot of you had to drive a long distance, fly a long distance, and I'll tell you, when people come together like this, it shows that weddings are important for everyone that comes. Thank you very much.